Hi everyone, this is Ida. Good morning. I have something I want to share with you guys. Um, I was looking at one of Rosa's older videos from last year, and Rosa last year made these wreaths, Christmas wreath, out of the wired garland that comes in a roll, this iridescent like tubing. It kind of reminds me of those pipe cleaners or Chanel sticks. Um, But anyway, she had made these, something very similar to this. Hers didn't have the roses and stuff, but they did have the pearls on them. And I really loved those when she made those last year. Now, if any of you are not familiar with Rosa, and I doubt it, she used to be Rosa Gomez, and now she's Rosa's Creative Way. I believe that's it, her name, the name of her new channel. Anyway, she made these last year. So, if you're wondering what to do with all the little doodads and stuff that are inside your embellishment boxes, there's a lot of things you can do with it. You're just limited to your own imagination. Just think outside of the box. So this is what I created. This is the first one that I created, you guys. And I hope the lighting's not too bad here because the sun seems to be coming in through my window. And this one, I used just different, all these little things that are on here came from the little doodad box that Tamika just gifted me with in the Happy Mail. I'll show you what the box looks like. The box that she gave me was this one right here. And it was filled with little doodads in there. You just pull this out. So almost everything that's on here came out of that box. And it's nothing, it's all mix and match, but it still looks good because it's the same colors that are through the paper line. The only thing that I didn't have in Tamika's little doodad box was anything that was the mint color, but I had some sequins, and that's where I added the mint. Now this little bow is from a embellishment box that somebody gifted all of us, the ladies in the group, including myself, these acrylic bows. So I added this bow down here at the bottom, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because I haven't recorded that video yet. That's the one coming up today. But this little bow was in there, and it's beautiful. I'll let you know who it is that gifted us that. But when I do, if anybody knows where to buy these, let me know because I want to get some more because they're really pretty. So what I'm doing is I'm making like a little series of short little videos on more embellishments to go along with the Santa Baby Prima paper. So this is one of the ones that I created for today. And then here's the other one. This one right here This one right here is the second one I created. And again, it's all these little things that were in the boxes that Miss Tamika gifted me. And I will post her link as well. I mean, you guys are familiar with her, but I'll post it anyway. And this little bow right here, you guys, this is seam binding in the mint green. This came from a swap that I was in with Ginger Pana, and she had gifted us some pom-pom trim, and she had tied it up so it wouldn't unravel with a little piece of seam binding. This is that little piece of seam binding. After I took it off the trim, I made a little bow into it, and here it is where I'm using it. So I don't waste anything. I pretty much use just about everything. And you're going to know what I mean when I say I use just about everything. Okay, let's say you wanted to recreate these. And I'll show you because I have it in different colors. And it is available in different colors. Um, yeah, it's available in different colors, you guys. I'll show you a few of the colors that I have in it. See, I have the holographic silver, I have the red, I have the gold, and this is how they come. And some of them are from Walmart. They're just from different places. Even the Dollar Tree, I think, sells these. But anyway, this is what I'm using, and they do have a wire that goes through them. So that's what I use, and I had a little piece of this iridescent white left, and that's what I used to make these. So, but let's say you don't have it and you don't have this and you want to create some of these, or like for example me, I can't just say I'm going to run to Hobby Lobby or Michael's because that's quite a bit of ways for me. So I found an alternative, and I'm going to show you. And I think I actually like it more than this because this white one was pretty thin. See how flat it is? I mean, I could have kept going, but it would use up more product. Now I'm going to show you what I did. And let's see if y'all recognize where this came from. This is the one I just created, you guys. Look at the difference between all three of them. I hope they're all in frame. Which one looks the fullest? Doesn't this one look fuller? Do you recognize what this is, Miss Tamika? This is the shred that it was in the box with the Happy Mail that Miss Tamika sent me. And I said I wouldn't throw it away, that I would reuse it. But when I was sitting thinking about this, that I didn't like how thin these were. I would have preferred them to be fuller. And I thought about that crinkle because I have some colors that are really pretty. And then it's in the mint green because that's the color that's in the Santa Baby paper line. So, and then here are my little word beads in the white and the gold. Remember that box I showed you guys that I hauled a while back that had all the varieties of colors and sizes in the letter beads. That's what this is right there. It says Joy. And here's another little piece of that seam binding that Miss Ginger had tied her ribbon with. How pretty is that, you guys? I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to show you other ways to use it because in the paper line there's so many pretty images. For example, this little coffee cup that I did the other day that I showed you guys. Let's say you wanted to to use this other than just a plain wreath. You can use it on a tag where you have this paper to highlight Santa's face. Look at how pretty that is. And there's other images on there, but I really like the Santa in there. And this Santa doesn't have any sparkle on his hat and his little beard. And I'm going to have to add that to that because I thought about it afterwards. But look at this one, you guys. The full one. How pretty is that? Isn't that beautiful, you guys? And I'll show it to you in another cup to show you that there are many designs on this paper where you can use these wreaths to make tags and highlight different things on the paper. Look at that one with the little bird. How pretty is that, you guys? That's beautiful, isn't it? Here it is with the mint green. And it is fuller, so you have a smaller view. But I like the fact that it's fuller. I like that look that it has. And I'll show you how, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you what it is. It's this crinkle that we get to put in little treat bags and all kinds of things. Now, a while back in Tuesday morning, I hauled some really pretty ones that had iridescent going through, and I think I got it in several colors, 3 or 4 colors. I think those would make beautiful wreaths for the Santa Baby line because even though the paper's really pretty, when we create something out of that, what comes with it, we expand our minds, our imagination, and we can come up with something really nice using bits and pieces of the paper or the ephemeras or whatever it has, the bling, and really make it into more. So another thing that you could use are these little mini roses because the paper line does have roses. So there's these mini roses, and I got these from what's the name of this? Not Wild, is it? Maybe Wild Orchid Crafts. Yep, I think it was. See the variety in here? The paper line, if you notice the cup right here, it's got the raspberry and the pale pink in it. So any of these flowers added to one of these wreaths would look beautiful, you guys, even for a spring wreath, because anymore nowadays, we don't hang a wreath on our door just in Christmas. We do it in the springtime. We do it in the fall. We do it in the wintertime, 4th of July. So you can make these wreaths for any occasion, you guys. It doesn't stop with Christmas. So I just wanted to share this embellishment with you guys. I do have a tag. And I'm going to show you the tag right now that I created for this paper line as well. But it's not completely finished because I want a little message to go into the little envelope that I created. So let me show you what that looks like. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be creating different embellishments for the paper line. Look at this tag, you guys. Let me move you out of this light. Look at this beautiful tag, you guys. Let me move this out of the way. Look at this beautiful tag. So let's say you had this tag. Let's say you wanted to embellish this tag a little bit more. Don't you think? Let's say I didn't have the envelope there and I wanted something else. Well, I could highlight this little bird that's on the paper that I made the tag with. Or I could highlight Santa's face with a wreath and add more to my tag. And I'm probably going to do that because I am going to make more tags. But in this one, I kept it really simple. And here's that copper poinsettia with the white. Well, not really white. It's the paper from the paper line. And I just added the iridescent opal glitter paint there. And all throughout the Santa, just like his beard, the little pom-pom on his hat, his sleeves, the fur on his sleeves and his pants or jacket. And on the flowers, I added a little bit of bling. And right here, this little piece right here that you would think, what am I going to do with that? There's something you can do with that. That came in an embellishment box, you guys. And I'll go right to my embellishment boxes and I'll look for those little teeny tiny accent pieces. And this came from one of the ladies in my previous embellishment box swap with Miss Tamika. And then here's a little envelope. And this little sticker is from the ephemera pack. Now, I know that my daughter still has some stuff left, but I know she's getting limited because everybody's purchasing this paper and whatever they can get their hands on. So I know that she still has some left. But I'll put the link to, in the comment section, I'll put the link to her shop. Anyway, this one says Sparkly Christmas, and yes, it is very sparkly. And then this little piece of paper was left over from one of the cups that I cut out. I made sure that I didn't cut on the 25 because I wanted to add it somewhere. And this little frame right here, this came from a die that my friend Carolyn, who is Tea Time and Dolls, she gifted me this die when me and her, we did our swap. Now it's not a swap anymore. You could say we're sisters, you know. And when I shop for her and for myself and for Nisha. So it's not even considered a swap anymore. This is just the way it's going to be. And she gifted me this little die from Cherry Lynn. And I cut it out again in the copper. And it's so pretty. And then up here, I added with the Snow Rider, I added the effects of snow, you know, falling on the top of the tag and maybe gathering right here in the corner. And I added these pearls to it. And I think it's really pretty. The only other thing I want to do in here, because this envelope is a working envelope, but I'm not going to close it. I want to put a little tag that says maybe, Dear Santa, I can explain, or Santa baby, all I want is what is it? What does the song say? All I want is one little thing, a ring, or something like that is what I want to put in here because the name of the paper is Santa Baby. So it reminds me of that song. But I just wanted to share this with you guys to show you that even if you don't have this wire, these wire garland that you can find at the Dollar Trees anywhere or any hobby store, you can use that crinkle paper that is in even in a local Walgreens or a CVS, you can find this. But look at this around Santa's face. How pretty is that? Or look at it on the little bird, highlighting that little bird in the center on a tag. It's beautiful, you guys. The sky's the limit. I mean, just step out of your comfort zone and just go crazy. Thanks for watching, you guys. I also want to thank all you ladies that left comments, positive comments on the reveal boxes that I did, the Christmas embellishment boxes, because, you know, these ladies work really hard, you know, and it feels nice when somebody, you know, pays you a compliment because, you know, they really did work hard on them. And when nobody gives them love, it I don't know about you, But I feel bad, you know, because I know that they don't have to swap. They don't have to show us anything that they created, but they do, so we can see. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the ladies who participated in the swap. And hopefully today I'm going to do group 2. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope this gave you ideas to add to your embellishments on your Santa baby. And you could, if you start working now, by the time the holidays get here, you will have everything done, you guys, because these will make wonderful gifts to send to any of your crafty friends. Thanks for watching, you guys. Everyone have a great day, and God bless. Bye.